Yes, good morning to all of you. The lesson is the selfish giant, page number 21. Okay, the second paragraph I am going to take. And the giant's heart melted as he looked out. How selfish I have been, he said. He was saying that because giant's heart melted because he is quite sure that the spring is coming to his garden. So he looked outside and he saying that how selfish I have been. Once I have been very selfish. Now I know why the spring would not come here. Now I understood that what's the reason the spring season is not coming here. Now I know why the spring would not come here. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree and then I will knock down the wall. And my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. He was very sorry for what he had done. Okay. Now what happened? I will put that poor small boy on the top of the tree. And then I will knock down the wall. And my garden shall be the playground of the children forever and ever. He was very sorry for what he had done. He became so sorry what he had done to the students. What he had done, he built a very high wall around the garden and he did not allow any child to get inside the garden because the children want to play in the garden, but he stopped that thing. That is the very bad thing he had done towards the children. Now he understood what he had done is cruel. So he crept downstairs and opened the front door very softly and went out into the garden. And finally he has decided to go to the garden. But when the children saw the giant, they were so frightened. Yes, and they all ran away and the garden became winter again. So when the children saw him, immediately the children went out. Yes. When the children saw him, immediately, okay? Immediately, the children ran away. Why? They ran away. They don't want to see him at all. That is why, okay? Then what happened to that? Yes. When the children saw him, they were so frightened and they ran away and the garden became winter again. Again, the winter started to his garden. Now there is again winter. Only the little boy did not run. The small child did not run. A small child, he kept him on the branches of the tree. That boy did not run. For his eyes were so full of tears. But the child was crying. His eyes were completely tears. And that he did not see the giant coming. But the small child did not see that the giant is coming to the garden. And the giant stole up behind him and took him in his hand. What did he do? He stole up behind, stole up behind him and he took the child in his hands and put him up into the tree. He put the child into the tree and the tree broke at once into blossom. The trees broke down and the tree started to produce the flowers. The birds came and they started to sing and the little boy stretched out his two arms and flung them around the giant's neck. The small child put two hands around the neck of the giant and he kissed him. And the other children, when they saw, then they understood the giant is not so cruel. Came running back. And they all went away when they saw. Now they are all coming back to the garden and immediately the spring season also started there. If it is your garden now, little children, the giant said, it is your garden. The giant said, one day he said, the giant said, it is your garden, it is your garden. You can stay here. You can stay as much as, what you want, you can do here and you can play here, you can sit here and you can relax. Yes. And he took a great axe. You know that axe. It's a weapon which we are using for cutting. Axe is using for cutting. Axe using for cutting. Cutting the things. Cutting the things. Especially the trees and like that. Axe. Okay. And knocked down the wall. He knocked down the wall. Who knocked down? The giant. And when the people were going to market, 12 o'clock, they found giant is playing with the children. At 12 o'clock, the people were going to the market and they also, the giant is playing with the small children in the most beautiful garden they had ever seen. And then they all understood this garden is the most beautiful garden. And everybody recognized it. Giant's garden is the most beautiful one because the garden is full of children. And all the trees are blossomed with the beautiful flowers. Is it clear? Everybody? Yes.